Hello. Have you ever woken up feeling tired even after a full night's sleep, or noticed strange spots on your skin that weren't there before? Your body may be sending silent but desperate signals that one of your most important organs is crying out for help. I'm talking about your liver, that veritable chemical powerhouse that works 24 hours a day to keep your body functioning. Unfortunately, many of us ignore these warnings until it's too late. The liver is a silent warrior. It suffers in silence until it can't take it anymore. And when it finally gives up, the consequences can be devastating for your entire organism. But don't worry. Today, I'm going to reveal the 5 main signs your body gives when your liver is overworked, and more importantly, what you can do to help it recover. Pay close attention to this video. It could literally save your life or the life of someone you love. The liver is the only organ capable of completely regenerating itself, but only if you act in time. The liver is responsible for over 500 functions in our body. It filters out toxins, stores vitamins, produces essential proteins, and helps metabolize the food we eat. It's like a giant filter that keeps our blood clean and our systems running smoothly. But in modern life, this vital organ faces unprecedented challenges. Processed foods, excessive alcohol, medications, environmental pollution, and even chronic stress. All of these put a strain on our liver on a daily basis. Over time, this overload can lead to serious problems such as hepatic steatosis, fatty liver, hepatitis, cirrhosis, and, in extreme cases, even liver failure. The scariest part? Around 30% of the world's population has some degree of liver disease, and many have no idea. This is because, unlike other organs, the liver has no nerves that sense pain. By the time it finally cries out for help, the situation may already be advanced. That's why it's crucial to know how to identify the more subtle signals it sends through your body. Sign number 1. Constant and unexplained. Fatigue. Do you feel tired all the time, even after a full night's sleep? This persistent fatigue that doesn't improve with rest could be one of the first signs that your liver is overworked. When this organ doesn't function properly, toxins start to build up in your blood, directly affecting your nervous system and causing that feeling of chronic exhaustion. Many people confuse this fatigue with everyday stress or even depression. But pay attention. If along with the fatigue you also feel a brain fog, difficulty concentrating, or changes in your sleep pattern, your liver could be sending you a warning signal. Liver overwork also impairs glucose metabolism and storage, causing your energy levels to become unstable throughout the day. You may notice that you need more coffee to stay alert, or that you have energy spikes followed by sudden drops. Your body is trying to compensate for the extra work that your liver isn't able to do. If you recognize these symptoms, don't ignore them. Your liver is asking for a break. Sign number 2. Changes in skin and eyes. Your skin is a mirror of what's going on inside your body, especially when it comes to your liver. When this organ is overworked, it cannot properly process bilirubin, a yellowish pigment that is a natural byproduct of the breakdown of red blood cells. The result? Your skin and the whites of your eyes may take on a subtle yellowish tint, a condition known as jaundice. In the early stages, this change may be so slight that it goes unnoticed, especially under artificial light. So, examine your skin and eyes under natural light from time to time. In addition to jaundice, other warning signs include dark spots, hyperpigmentation, intense itching with no apparent cause, spider veins that appear on the cheeks or nose, and extreme sensitivity to the sun. Many people spend fortunes on skincare products without realizing that the problem is not on the surface of the skin, but in the functioning of the liver. Another important clue: brittle nails with horizontal white stripes. These changes occur because the overworked liver cannot properly process the proteins necessary to maintain nail health. If you notice any of these changes, your liver may be crying out for help. Sign Sasa 3. Abdominal and digestive discomfort. You feel constant pressure in the upper right side of your abdomen. This is exactly where your liver is located, and this feeling of heaviness or discomfort may indicate that it is inflamed or enlarged. Many people confuse this symptom with common digestive problems or even muscle pain. In addition to this feeling of heaviness, recurring digestive problems such as morning sickness, intolerance to fatty foods, excessive gas, persistent heartburn, and changes in bowel habits may all be related to liver overload. This happens because the liver produces bile, a substance essential for the digestion of fats. When it is compromised, the entire digestive system suffers the consequences. A particularly telling sign is sudden intolerance to alcohol. If you notice that even small amounts of alcohol cause intense discomfort, your liver may be sending a clear warning that it is not able to metabolize alcohol efficiently. Also pay attention to abdominal bloating that does not improve throughout the day and a feeling of early satiety during meals. Your body is talking. You just need to learn to listen to it. Sign number 4. Metabolic changes and weight gain. Have you noticed changes in your weight, especially abdominal fat gain, even without significant changes in your diet or physical activity level? When the liver is overworked, it loses its ability to properly process fats and sugars, leading to significant metabolic changes. The accumulation of fat, specifically in the belly area, visceral fat, is directly related to the condition known as non-alcoholic fatty liver, which affects about 25% of the world's population. It's a vicious cycle. Fat accumulates in the liver, compromising its functions, which in turn makes it difficult to control body weight. Other metabolic signs include insulin resistance, high cholesterol and triglyceride levels, and difficulty controlling blood sugar. You may notice intense sugar cravings, fluctuations in appetite, and difficulty losing weight even when following strict diets. Unfortunately, many people only treat the symptoms, like weight gain, without identifying the root cause: liver overload. If you notice any of these signs, especially when combined with the other symptoms mentioned above, it's time to pay special attention to your liver before more serious problems develop. Sign number 5. Compromised immune system. Are you constantly catching colds, infections, or taking longer than usual to recover from even minor illnesses? Your liver plays a crucial role in your immune system, and when it's overworked, your immunity is compromised. This vital organ houses specialized cells called Kupfer cells, which act as sentinels against invaders. It also synthesizes proteins, essential to your immune system, and helps remove pathogens from the circulation. When your liver can't perform these functions properly, its ability to fight off infections dramatically decreases. Allergies that come on suddenly or worsen without apparent cause may also be related to liver health. This happens because an overworked liver releases more histamine into the bloodstream, intensifying allergic reactions. Chronic inflammation in different parts of the body, such as joints, skin, or digestive tract, can also signal that your liver is not able to properly eliminate inflammatory substances from your body. If you identify with this pattern of frequent illness or persistent inflammation, your liver may be silently begging for attention and care. And now tell me, have you recognized any of these signs? Maybe you identified with one or more of the symptoms I mentioned, but never imagined that they could be related to your liver. You are not alone. Most people only discover liver problems when they are already in an advanced stage. Share in the comments what signs you have identified in yourself or someone close to you. Your experience can help others recognize these important warning signs. I would also like to know, have you had tests to check the health of your liver recently? Many people have annual checkups, but they do not include specific tests to evaluate liver function. Remember that knowledge is the best form of prevention. By sharing your experiences, we are creating a community that is more aware and informed about this vital organ that so many people take for granted. We often overlook this. And if you think this video could help someone you know, please share it. You could literally be saving a life. Recent neuroscience studies have revealed a fascinating connection between the liver and the brain, known as the liver-brain axis. Researchers at the University of Louisville have discovered that when the liver is overworked, it releases inflammatory chemicals that can cross the blood-brain barrier and directly affect brain function. This explains why many people with liver problems experience neurological symptoms like brain fog, mood swings, and even depression before they experience more obvious physical symptoms. Your brain is literally being affected by the toxins that your liver can't process properly. Science also shows us that your liver has its own circadian rhythm, synchronized with your body clock. When we disrupt this rhythm through habits like eating late at night or working night shifts, we directly impair your liver's ability to regenerate and detoxify. A study published in the prestigious journal Cell has shown that more than 500 genes in the liver are regulated by this internal clock, affecting virtually all of its functions. These groundbreaking discoveries are changing the way modern medicine approaches liver disease, highlighting the importance of strategies that respect the body's natural rhythms. Now that you know the warning signs, let's talk about what you can do to detox and strengthen your liver. The good news is that this organ has an incredible capacity for regeneration if you give it what it needs. First, consider a digital fast from notifications in the morning. Studies show that stress first thing in the morning raises cortisol, putting a strain on the liver. Set aside the first 30 minutes of your day for yourself, without screens. Hydrate with warm water with lemon, which stimulates bile production and aids in natural detoxification. Revise your diet. Cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and kale contain compounds that activate liver detox enzymes. Foods rich in antioxidants, such as beets, carrots, and berries, protect liver cells from oxidative damage. And don't forget herbs. Milk thistle, dandelion, and turmeric are powerful allies for liver health. Move regularly. Physical exercise increases blood circulation to the liver and reduces insulin resistance. Even a 30-minute walk a day makes a significant difference. And perhaps most importantly, reevaluate your alcohol and medication consumption, the two biggest villains for this vital organ. Remember, small, consistent changes have a much greater impact than temporary radical transformations. Let's pause for a moment and think, how many times have you felt any of these symptoms and simply took a painkiller or antacid to continue your day? It's amazing how we ignore the most obvious signs our body gives us. Think of your liver as a water filter. Over time and constant use, this filter becomes clogged and begins to work worse and worse. Would you continue drinking water from a visibly dirty filter? Of course not. So why do we ignore it when our internal filter, the liver, tells us that it needs cleaning and care? The good news is that you now know how to identify these signs, and more importantly, it's up to you to decide whether to act. You can choose to continue ignoring these warnings, or you can decide today to make simple changes that will have a profound impact on your long-term health. And do you know what's even more amazing? In just 2 weeks of following the recommendations I've shared, many people have already reported significant improvements in symptoms such as fatigue, digestion, and mental clarity. Your body is an incredible self-healing machine. It just needs the right conditions to work in your favor. Do you love yourself enough to give your liver the attention it deserves? This isn't just a rhetorical question. It's an invitation to reflect on how we treat our bodies on a daily basis. We often prioritize work, social and family commitments, forgetting that without health, none of this would be possible. Your liver works tirelessly for you, 24 hours a day, filtering toxins, processing nutrients and storing energy. He doesn't take vacations, he doesn't take coffee breaks, he doesn't complain, until the moment he can't take it anymore and starts failing. And only then do we pay attention to him. Imagine if we treat your loved ones the same way we treat our livers, completely ignoring them until they're on the verge of collapse. Sounds absurd, doesn't it? However, that's exactly what we do with this vital organ. Today, I want you to make a pact of self-care, a commitment not only to your liver, but to your overall health and your future. Small daily choices added up over time determine our quality of life. And believe me, your body will respond with gratitude to each small gesture of care. You deserve to live with energy, mental clarity and vitality, and that starts with a healthy liver. Are you enjoying the information? Then don't forget to like it right now. This helps our channel reach more people who also need this vital health information. If you recognize some of the signs I mentioned, it's time to take action. First step, schedule a doctor's appointment and ask for specific tests to assess the health of your liver, such as AST, GGT, and bilirubin. Knowledge is power, and knowing how your liver is doing today is essential to drawing up an effective recovery plan. In the meantime, start implementing some of the strategies I've shared today. Cut back on refined sugar and ultra-processed foods. Add more green vegetables to your diet. Drink more water. Small changes, big results. And if you want a complete guide to detoxing your liver naturally, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss our next video, where I'll share a 21-day protocol for liver regeneration with a complete menu and detox recipes. Share this video with family and friends, especially those you've noticed showing some of these signs. You could literally be saving someone's life with this information. Let me share the story of Mariana, a 42-year-old executive who came to my office complaining of extreme fatigue. She had seen 3 different doctors who diagnosed her as just stress and prescribed vitamins and antidepressants. Mariana also noticed dark spots on her face that no dermatologist could resolve. After detailed tests, we discovered that her liver was overloaded. She had early-stage hepatic steatosis. The interesting thing, Mariana didn't drink alcohol. The villain was her routine: rushed meals, processed foods, sleepless nights, and frequent self-medication for headaches. We implemented gradual changes in her diet and lifestyle. In just 2 months, her energy levels completely transformed. The spots on her skin began to lighten. She lost weight effortlessly, and for the first time in years, she woke up feeling rested. Tests showed a significant reduction in liver fat. Or consider the case of Roberto, 35, a gym enthusiast but frustrated by his inability to achieve muscle definition despite intense training. What did we discover? His overworked liver was not properly metabolizing the proteins needed for muscle gain. With a protocol focused on liver health, Roberto finally began to see results that no supplement had provided. These are just 2 stories among hundreds that demonstrate how taking care of your liver can completely transform your health and quality of life. We have reached the end of this video, but I sincerely hope that this is just the beginning of your journey to awareness about your liver health. As we've seen, this extraordinary organ influences virtually every aspect of your well-being, from your daily energy to the quality of your skin, from your weight to your immunity. The power is literally in your hands. Every meal, every decision about how to deal with stress, every choice about medication or alcohol, all of these directly impact the health of your liver. And the beauty of it all, You don't need expensive or complicated interventions to make a difference. Small, consistent changes, implemented with awareness and self-love, can completely transform your liver health. Remember, your body speaks to you every day. The question is, are you listening? Starting today, I invite you to pay more attention to these subtle signals. Your liver appreciates every little gesture of care, and if this video helped you in any way, be sure to help others by sharing it. Also, leave your suggestions for the next video in the comments. What would you like to know about your body's reactions? Let's go on this journey of health and well-being together. Thanks for watching this far, and we'll see you in the next video.